Hello everyone, good day. Welcome once again to the Ecotourism Journey channel. Thank you very much for watching my videos and patronizing the Ecotourism Journey. If this is your first time in my channel, please click subscribe button below. Kindly hit also the bell icon so that you will be notified for the new uploaded videos. This video is an instructional resource in response to the new normal of delivering academic requirements. In this lesson, it emphasizes the history, culture and tourism in Region 5, the Bicol Region. Likewise, this is one of the course intended learning outcomes of Philippine culture and tourism geography. Please relax and enjoy while learning at the same time. What are the objectives? At the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Describe brief history and geographical features of Region 5. 2. Describe basic economic activities of each province in the region. 3. Introduce the tourist spots and destinations in the region. 4. Promote tourism on a provincial and regional level. Region 5, Bicol Region, is an administrative region of the Philippines, designated as Region 5. The regional center and largest city is Legazpi City. The region is bounded by the Lamon Bay to the north, Philippine Sea to the east, and the Sibuyan Sea and Ragay Gulf to the west. The northernmost provinces, Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur, are bordered to the west by the province of Quezon. The people of the Bicol region, called Bicolanos, speak any of the several languages of the Bicol language family. Tagalog and Visayan languages. The Bicolano cuisine is primarily noted for the prominent use of chili peppers and gata or coconut milk in its food. A classic example is the gulay na lata, known outside the region as Bicol Express, a well-loved dish using native small chili and gata. Bicol region has a large amount of rich flatland, and agriculture is the largest component of the economy, followed by commercial fishing. The region's tourism industry has been revived by the popularity of Mayon volcano, and the new Camarines Sur water sports complex. Bicol region is highly volcanic in origin and part of the Pacific Ring of Fire known as the Bicol Volcanic Arc or Chain. Bicol comprises 6 provinces, 4 on the Bicol Peninsula mainland: Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Sorsogon and the offshore island provinces of Catanduanes and Masbate. Province of Albay. This province in the Philippines is located in the Bicol region in Luzon with Legazpi City as capital, known as the regional center of the whole region. Located in the southern foothill of Mayon volcano, the symbol most associated with the province. This perfectly symmetrical active stratovolcano forms a magnificent, scenic backdrop to the city of Legazpi. This is also visible throughout the municipalities and cities of Albay including the surrounding provinces. The province was added to the UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserves in March 2016. History. Long before the Spaniards arrived, Albay had a thriving civilization, formerly called Ibat, and then Labog. Albay was once ruled by Gat Ibal, an old chief who also founded the old barangay of Sawangan, now part of the city of Legazpi. The December 12, 1941 Japanese invasion of Legazpi during the Second World War, the Kimura detachment of the Imperial Japanese Army occupied Albay province. The region was defended only by the Philippine Constabulary Unit under the command of Major Francisco Sandico. Some Bicolano guerrilla groups invaded around the province of Albay during the Japanese insurgencies between 1942 and 1944. They were supported by local Filipino troops under the Philippine Commonwealth Army attacking the enemy soldiers of the Japanese Imperial Army. In the aftermath of 3 years of siege and conflicts, many Bicolano guerrillas were forced to retreat by the Japanese around the province before liberation in 1945. Geography. Albay has a total land area of 2,575.77 square kilometers comprising 15 municipalities and 3 component cities. The province is bordered by the provinces of Camarines Sur to the north and Sorsogon to the south. To the northeast lies the Lagonoy Gulf, which separates the province from Catanduanes. Southwest of the province is the island of Burias of Masbate province. The province is generally mountainous with scattered fertile plains and valleys. On the eastern part of the province is a line of volcanic mountains. The stratovolcano of Mayon, standing at around 2,462 meters, is the highest point of the province, and the most famous landform in Albay and in the region. This active volcano falls under the jurisdiction of 8 municipalities and cities. The western coast of the province is mountainous but not as prominent as the eastern range, with the highest elevation at around 490 meters. Demographics. The population of Albay in the 2015 census was 1,314,826 people, with Roman Catholicism as predominant religion. The languages in the province is very diverse, which includes the Albay Bicol group, comprises the languages of West Mireya, East Mireya, Liban and Buanon. Of the 4 Albay Bicol languages, Buanon is the only one not used in Albay but rather in Buhi, Camarines Sur. Rinconada Bicol is a minority language in the province and used by people in barangays of Liban and Palongi. Another primary language used in the province is Central Bicol, which is the native tongue of the population on the eastern coast. Both Albay Bicol languages and Rinconada Bicol are members of Inland Bicol group of languages, while Central Bicol is a language member of Coastal Bicol. Generally, the Bicol dialect spoken in Legazpi and Albay district is the common tongue used, including Bisacol. Bicolanos also speaks Tagalog fluently, while English is used mostly in government and education as another medium of communication. Economy. Agriculture is the main industry in Albay, which produces crops like coconut, rice, sugar and abaca. Handicrafts are the major source of rural income and comprises a fairly large share in the small-scale industries of the province. Forestry, cement production and paper making and fishing are other sources of livelihood to some of the municipality's inhabitants. The manufacture of abaca products such as Manila hemp, hats, bags, mats, furniture, home decors, and slippers is one of the main sources of income in the rural areas. Transportation. Maharlika Highway serves as the principal road connection between other provinces. Most of the province are served by secondary national roads. Almost all of the cities and municipalities are connected by national roads. Albay is the region's principal transshipment point with its ports: Tabaco International Port, Legazpi National Port, Payo Duran Provincial Port, and the Pantao Regional Port. Traveling to the province by air is served by the Legazpi Airport, the province's gateway from Manila and Cebu City in the Visayas. The larger Bicol International Airport is under construction in the municipality of Daraga, adjacent municipality of Legazpi City. Albay is served by the main line of the Philippine National Railways (PNR) and has commuter service between Naga and Camarines Sur. Tourism. Albay has been synonymous to Mayan volcano, the famous landmark shortlisted in UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Today, the province is perceptibly shining as a hidden tourism gem, offering innumerable activities for leisure, fun, relaxation, and recreation. Mayan Skyline. Located on the eastern side of the Mayan volcano in the region. The Mayan Skyline View Deck is a recreational area that has a grand view of Albay and the Pacific Ocean. Caguaray Eco Park. Located in Bacacay, Albay is a dazzling with a scenic view of the beach and neighboring islands. The Eco Park is a fun and soothing playground, best experienced when roaming around, that gives one the feeling of discovery and adventure. This can be a great adventure for the entire family during their stay with zipline and other recreational activities. Cogsawa Ruins. This is located in the town proper of Daraga. Albay lies the belfry of a 16th century church. The church was destroyed as Mayan had its most violent eruption in recorded history on February 1, 1814. Today, the remains of the church's bell tower is famous to thousands of tourists, both local and international, used as magnificent backdrop of the Mayan volcano. Mataz Cave. Located in Bicaca, Albay, offering adventure-like mountain and forest trekking to tourists. One can explore the whole cave, meanwhile, would take about a day because of its numerous chambers. Mount Masaraga. Located in Ligao City, Albay is one of the 3 volcanic mountains called the Magayon Trio, with Mount Malinao and Mount Mayon. It is the smallest of the 3 mountains, yet it offers a challenging and breathtaking experience, discovered to be one of the Bicol's best hiking secrets. Province of Camarines Norte is a province in the Philippines located in the Bicol Region in Luzon. Its capital is Dat, the center for commerce and education. The province borders Quezon to the west, Camarines Sur to the south, and the Philippine Sea to the north. It has historically been a Bicol-speaking region, however there has been a language shift in recent years to Tagalog, which is more commonly used nowadays. History. From Bicol, the province of Camarines was created in 1636, which was divided in 1829, creating Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur. They were briefly merged from 1854 to 1857 into Ambos Camarines. Ambos is Spanish for both. Merged into Ambos Camarines once again in 1893. The province was divided into Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur once again in 1917. When Camarines Norte was separated from Ambos Camarines in 1829, it was assigned the towns of Dat as capital. 17 years later, it lost Sipacat, Lupi and Ragay to Camarines Sur in exchange for the town of Saruma. Spanish conquistador Juan de Salcedo, dispatched by Legazpi to explore the island in 1571, influenced the existence of Camarines Norte. April 1898, local members of the Katipunan led by Ildefonso Moreno and other patriots staged an uprising against the Spanish authorities. The general headquarters of Philippine Commonwealth Army started their operations on January 3, 1942. The Philippine Constabulary in Camarines Norte was then established on October 28, 1944. Geography. The province covers a total area of 2,320.07 square kilometers, occupying the northwestern coast of the Bicol Peninsula in the southeastern section of Luzon. It is bounded on the northeast by the Philippine Sea, east by the San Miguel Bay, west by the Lamon Bay, southwest by Quezon Province, and southeast by Camarines Sur. Its capital town, Dat, is 342 kilometers southeast of Metro Manila, an 8 to 10 hour drive by bus, 6 to 7 hour by private car or a 45-minute trip by plane. Camarines Norte is subdivided into 2 legislative districts comprising a total of 12 municipalities. Demographics. The population of Camarines Norte in the 2015 census was 583,313 people with Roman Catholicism as the predominant religion. Prior to colonization, the region had a complex religious system which involved various deities. The coastal Bicol dialect is the main language spoken. Among these deities include Gugurong, the supreme god who dwells inside of Mount Mayon where he guards and protects the sacred fire. Whenever people disobey his orders, he would cause Mount Mayon to burst lava as a sign of warning for people to mend their crooked ways. Tagalog and English are also widely understood and are used in businesses and education. The Manide language is also spoken in minority by the Manide indigenous peoples, concentrated mainly on the towns of Jose Panganiban, Labo, and Paracal. Economy. The province's economy largely depends on agriculture, with grain crops, vegetables, coconuts, root crops and fruits as its main products. The 4 major manufacturing and processing industries in the province are mining, particularly gold and iron ore, jewelry craft, pineapple and coconut industry. Other sources of the city's economic stability are from the growth of numbers in terms of tourists and tourism activities. Transportation. The province has an international seaport located at Barangay Osmeña, Jose Panganiban town, servicing one of its major industries. The seaport is approximately 5 kilometers from the town proper and an hour ride to the capital town of Dat. The province has 13 fishing ports in the coastal municipalities and 1 feeder airport in Bagazbas, Dat. Tourism and culture. The Bantayog Festival, a historical commemorating festival in Camarines Norte that features the first Rizal monument. It is also the centerpiece of the celebration held simultaneous with the foundation anniversary of the province, which is also celebrated in other towns. Palong Festival. This festival coincides with the Feast of the Black Nazarene and is celebrated through street dancing. This would also be celebrated with an agro-industrial fair to which the natives express their gratitude for the abundance of ornamental plants known as rooster combs. Calaguas Island. Located in Vinzons, this destination attracts tourists with of powdery white sand and pristine blue waters. The best part about these islands is that tourists can camp out and even eat fresh seafood after getting it fresh from the ocean. Siete Pecados. Mercedes Group of Islands. This destination is one of the best places to visit as it comes as a package deal. There are 7 islands in total: Apuao Grande, Apuao Pequeña, Canamog, Canton, Coringo, Malasungi, and Quinapagian. They all have pristine, fine white sand beaches and turquoise waters to swim in, enjoy and relax with family and friends. Malatap Falls. This is located in Labo, Camarines Norte offers a natural low-rise waterfall which draws tourists to visit in the area. Its big boulders in the clear, blue waters against the lush forest and greenery is nothing short of magical. St. Peter the Apostle Parish. Located in Vinzon, Camarines Norte is the oldest church in Camarines Norte. It showcases the rich and wealth heritage of the province in a rustic town of Vinzons. The church was established by Franciscan priests in 1581. Province of Camarines Sur. It is a province in the Philippines located in the Bicol Region in Luzon with Pili as capital. Camarines Sur is the largest among the 6 provinces in the Bicol Region both by population and land area. Its territory includes 2 cities, Naga, the lone chartered city, as the province's religious, cultural, financial, commercial, industrial and business center. Iriga, a component city, which is the center of the Rinconada area and Riconada language. Within the province lies Lake Buhi, where the smallest commercially harvested fish, the Sonarapan, can be found. The province is also home to the critically endangered Isarog Agta language, one of the 3 critically endangered languages in the Philippines according to UNESCO. History. The earliest settlers in Camarines Sur are the Isarog Agta people who live within the circumference of Mount Isarog. They have been in the province for thousands of years and have been one of the first settlers in the entire Philippines. The American forces occupied the Bicol Peninsula in 1900. In March on the same year, General John M. Bell made the military governor of southeastern Luzon. Civil government was finally established in Ambos Camarines in April 1901. In 1945, Filipino and American troops along with the Bicolano guerrillas, liberated Camarines Sur from the Japanese forces towards the end of World War II. Local Filipino troops of the Philippine Commonwealth Army and the 5th Constabulary Regiment of the Philippines were involved in the liberation efforts. Naga, the former capital of Camarines Sur, was founded in 1573 as Nueva Caceres, named after the city in Spain. It was among the original 5 royal cities of the colony, designated as the provincial capital by virtue of Philippine legislative approved on March 10, 1917. On June 6, 1955 however, Pili, the adjoining town, was declared the provincial capital by virtue of Republic Act 1336 up to the present. Geography. Camarines Sur covers a total area of 5,497.03 square kilometers occupying the central section of the Bicol region in Luzon. The province borders Camarines Norte and Quezon to the northwest, and Albay to the south. To the east, lies Mascata Channel. Camarines Sur occupies the central section of the Bicol Peninsula, the largest province in the Bicol region with 35 municipalities and 2 cities. At the center of the province is the Bicol Plain, surrounded by mountains which include Mount Isarog and Mount Iriga. The eastern portion of the province lies on the mountainous Caramoan Peninsula, which faces the island of Catanduanes to the east. The Bicol River drains the central and southern parts of the province into the San Miguel Bay. Mount Asog is surrounded by 3 lakes, Buhi, Bato, and Baao. Demographics. The population of Camarines Sur in the 2015 census was 1,952,544 people with Roman Catholicism as the predominant religion. The main languages spoken in Camarines Sur are the coastal Bicol, especially Central Bicol and Inland Bicol group of languages. The latter is a group of languages that includes Albay Bicol group and Rinconada Bicol, while the former just consists dialects. A dialect of coastal Bicol is used in the eastern portion of the province in Laganoy Gulf, and another dialect called Coastal Bicol Central is spoken around Naga City. In 2010, UNESCO released its 3rd world volume of endangered languages in the world, where 3 critically endangered languages were in the Philippines. One of these languages is the Isarog Agta language, which has an estimated 5 speakers in the year 2000. They were living within the circumference in Mount Isarog. They belong to the Eta people classification, but have distinct language and belief systems. Tagalog and English are spoken as another medium of communication in education and business. Economy. Camarines Sur is mostly agriculture-based, producing rice, corn, feed meal, freshwater fish, livestock, coconut, sugar, abaca, and water lily. Entrepreneurs engage in trading, often branching out towards neighboring provinces in the south and other municipalities. Handicrafts are the major source of rural income, providing a fairly large share in the small-scale industries of the province. The manufacture of abaca products such as Manila hemp, hats, bags, mats, and slippers is one of the main sources of income in the rural areas. Fishing is also done along both shores of the province. Tourism, primarily because of Caramoan and Mount Isarog, also generates income for Camarines Sur. Naga and several towns have a tri-economy or three-base economy: commerce, industry, and agriculture. As the main center in the Bicol region, all of the products from other provinces in the region are brought to Naga. Transportation. From Manila, Cebgo and Anpal Express offers 2 flights a day to Naga Airport, at Pili about 10 kilometers east of Naga that would take at least 45 minutes. Phil Tranco and other bus company runs buses from their Manila terminals to Naga and several small towns throughout Cam Sur. From within Bicol region, there are buses coming from Legazpi, Tabaco, Sorsogon City and Matnog. Most are on smaller companies running non-air-conditioned buses, but there are also operators using regular aircon buses. The main highways to Cam Sur: the Maharlika Highway traverses from the boundary with Camarines Norte to Albay. The Andaya Highway also connects with highway near the Quezon-Camarines Sur boundary and passes in the rural northwest part of the province. Philippine National Railways (PNR) operates the Bicol commuter train service emanating from Naga, with 1 daily service to Legazpi City. Tourism and culture. Camarines Sur is rich in culture, history and natural resources. The following are some of the beautiful tourist attractions that best represents the province. Mount Isarog National Park. This located in Calabanga, Camarines Sur, towering 1,976 meters above sea level and covering 10,112 hectares. Mount Isarog is the haven of indigenous flora and fauna, most of the rare and exotic orchids, medicinal and flowering plants. This is a home also of wild boars, deer, squirrels, monkeys and untamed rodents are found on the base of the slopes of the mountain. Is now the last rainforest mountain in southern Luzon with hundreds of waterfalls both known and unknown, an unforgettable sight to behold. Lahoy Island. This is located in Caramoan that has long stretches of uniquely white fine sand, offers a habitat for marine life. At Sitio Nipa, a spring 300 meters from the shore provides a fresh water source not available elsewhere. Bolanogan Falls. Located in Laganoy, Camarines Sur offers an impressive natural phenomenon in the town. The Bolanogan Falls is nature's treat to anyone who would like to experience a cool water spraying on their cheeks. Itbog Twin Falls. Located in southeastern side of Lake Buhi, is one of the major attractions of Buhi town. The 60-foot Itbog Twin Falls is an awesome spectacle of gushing white waters from somewhere on top of Mount Isarog. Pasacao chain of resorts. This is Camarines Sur's very own version of the Copacabana beach in Brazil with 12 kilometers stretch of beaches. Pasacao usually filled with people on weekends, either to unwind after a busy week of work or to spend pleasure and fun with the whole family. Tan Awan Park. Located in Bagaladio, Beulah offers a pilgrim tourist spot with 35-foot statue of the Queen of the Family. The park gives visitors a breathtaking panoramic view of the provinces of Camarines Sur and Albay. Bamboo and anaha cottages are built around the shrine, well-maintained landscape for accommodation, religious, tourism and economy. Deer Farm. Located in Santa Cruz, Ocampo, about 4 kilometers up in Mount Isarog, considered as the deer farm of the Philippines. Owned by the Camarines Sur government, it was started late in 1996 with only 60 heads of 5 species from Australia. Today, the number has increased to 300 heads. Its goal is to make the province a supplier of deer meat, venison, in the country. Kipayo Church. Located in Calabanga, this is another ancient church founded by the Franciscan missionaries who came to Camarines Sur in 1578. Originally, the present parishes of Libmanan, Calabanga, Bombon and Saruma were under its jurisdiction, is a home to Our Lady of the Immaculate Concepcion. Bombon Parish and Leaning Bell Tower. Located in Bombon, this old church was constructed by Fray de la Torre, completed by another missionary. Noted along with this church is its Leaning Bell Tower, which is said to be likened with the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy. Boa Bowan Festival. This festival is celebrated every May 2nd, coinciding the town fiesta of Nabua. The highlight of the affair is the reenactment of the 13th century pagan rites, which is enriched by colorful costumes. Penafrancia Festival. This is the most awaited celebration of Bicol, as being held in honor of Our Lady of Penafrancia on September. Her centuries-old image becomes an object of a stirring religious event, which is the ceremonial fluvial procession. To summarize the lesson, this gives insights on the brief history, geography, economic importance, and tourism destinations. Specifically, this video encourages everyone to 1. Discover culture and history on a regional and provincial level. 2. Explore the geographical and topographical features of each provinces in Region 5 or Bicol Region. 3. Travel domestically and enjoy the beauty of people, culture, and natural resources. 4. Support domestic tourism for cultural and economic sustainability. 5. Be proud of our own characteristics and diversity. 6. Be a responsible tourist for environmental sustainability. Please watch the Part 2 video lesson of Region 5 with provinces of Catanduanes, Masbate and Romblon. I believe that this video is very much useful as we embrace the culture of the country and its tourism activities in the new normal. I wish that everything in this video means a lot to all of you. For further information, please do not hesitate to post message at the comment section below. Please click subscribe and bell icon so that you will be updated for the next uploaded videos. Thank you very much. God bless.